Alison Moger is doing her artwork. She is a textile artist and designer. Most of her works are made by traditional stitch. She aims to bring the discarded old textiles back to life with humor and a feeling of belonging. And she always uses domestic textiles and vintage fabrics to make some art pieces. She believes that old things could help people remind the past.
There's always memories. Textiles hold smells that remind you of your parents, and there's all memories attached to textiles, which I don't know if it relates to other things as strongly for me. So yeah, that's what I decided to do. And of course it was vintage textiles and recycling. I'm really an avid recycler and thinking of the environment. And also a fabric that has been made that's, many years old. It holds stories and memories, and even if it's got a little moth hole, that's, to me, I can work around that and use it within the work. And if somebody's stitched it before, well, that's the memory of a life lived. So that's all important to me. And once I look at a piece of fabric, it tells me a story. And then I can create my piece of work from my imagination of that story, basically.
She always works with people in the care home together. She likes to listen to the stories of people in their 70s and 80s. Those stories behind the textile and fabric could inspire her work and creation, and then build her artworks based on the stories.
So I've been working with the care homes, and they have been painting these little shoes. This is all the paper that they have been drawing marks on and talking. And once they're drawing the marks, and this music sheet triggered off one of the ladies, Margaret, saying, "Oh, I used to go dancing all the time. I used to go to the town hall. That's where I met my husband in Porthcawl, and we used to dance all night. And now I can't put one foot in front of the other." So once she'd done her drawings, I took the paper away and I started to create a little pair of shoes out of it. And this represents the awkwardness now of her walking and almost tripping over herself. And then the music sheets represent her enjoying the dance. Once you've put wax onto the paper, it becomes almost skin-like and it becomes fragile. So it's trying to represent that fragility of the older generation, especially with their feet sometimes and their hands and arthritis.
She also holds some workshops and talks with people who are interested in. Shares her artworks with audiences and inspires them as well. She loves to teach people how to use vintage textiles, fabrics, and recycled materials to evoke recollections of love and comfort, and keep the memories.